Hey, Flooring Pros, Jerry Levinson here, and I'm here with David Requa of Market Theory and Florally. We're going to talk a little bit about the new program we developed, the 3090 Peak Performance Program, Facebook marketing, and just get into that. And just up front, we'll be honest, we started this marketing about 4 months ago, really launched it out there, had some challenges here and there. But we've got everything so dialed in right now that we're offering this just incredible guarantee. So we want this program to work fantastic for you, and especially everybody. We know leads are slowing down, so you're looking for good solutions to keep generating leads. I'll show you how the program works. Just reach out to me. I'm just going to buzz through it real quick here and I don't want to pass. This is one of the reasons that the program's working well. So, David, talk about this. Hi, David.
Hey, good morning. I'm here.
Deanna's somebody that David hired, and which has really made our program so much more effective. You want to explain that?
Yeah, so let's just talk about one of the challenges we had. It's a bit of a misnomer to say it was a challenge. It was a challenge, but the challenge was not a failure on our end to do good marketing. The challenge was the difficulty in turning over the opportunities to our clients, and the clients then following up properly with the customers in order to set their appointments. And get out there and see them and do their estimates. So what was happening is we were creating opportunities, and the opportunities were falling through the cracks, and it was causing the ROI to not look very good at the end of the month, and some clients were frustrated with that. So what we were able to do is just get back in and troubleshoot. And so, as Jerry mentioned, and referencing Deanna, we hired somebody, basically a lead manager, whose role it is to connect with the sales team of the dealer, ownership, or one of the salespeople, whichever is in charge of that role, and make sure that all of the opportunities that we're turning over to the dealer are properly followed up with, and they're able to schedule an appointment. And if they're not able to schedule an appointment, then we can go back to work and make sure that the customer and the dealership are able to connect. And so that's Deanna's role. She's very proactive. We keep track of every single opportunity that we create for each dealer, and then she goes back and communicates with the customer and the sales team to make sure that the appointment is connected to the dealer and they can get out there and do their thing.
So we've elevated the level of communication between the dealer and the customer. So just a quick glance at how the program works. The leads come in Facebook, they go straight to your messenger program. So you're going to see all the activity. We manage the leads and schedule the estimate for you. And then you go out and sell the job. Now, this is where Deanna comes in, just to make sure that somebody did go out to the customer and saw them, or in some cases, the customer said, you know what? No, look, I'm going to go out to the showroom. And we follow up to say, hey, did you have a chance to go out to the showroom? And because a lot of times they say, no, we didn't make it out there. Yeah, let's go ahead and schedule the estimate. So we stay on top of every lead and bring that to an appointment for you, so you have a chance to sell and close that job. Since we've done that, it's been really good experience. Just quickly, our starter program, you should get about 10 leads a month, and the investment in that is just $24.50. We do have more advanced plans for bigger flooring dealers, so and you get these additional things. But here, the 3090 guarantee. So what we wanted to do is guarantee that you're going to get 30 appointments within 90 days. This begins after the first month. It always takes at least 1 month to get everything dialed in. You're going to get leads in the first month, but that guarantee works in months 2 through 4 to say that you're going to get at least 30, not just leads. I don't like calling them leads. They're in-home estimates. These are really opportunities for you to sell and close jobs. So you want to talk about that a little bit more, David?
Yeah, absolutely. So, the idea behind the guarantee is, I think one of the things that we've noticed is, we're on the hot seat. Every marketing source, I think, is on a hot seat. Every business owner, especially when it's something that's new, they're evaluating it with a microscope at the very beginning. And we're seeing a lot of pushback within that first 30 days of, hey, this isn't really working or whatever. And the reality is we are getting immediate responses, but like any marketing, it takes some time to build. You got a couple things. Number one, you're building some familiarity within the Facebook community. So your ads running and people are seeing it. We all know it's tried and true in the advertising world that it takes approximately 7 times for someone to see your message before they take an action. So within 30 days, they may see your branding twice. They may see the ad twice, maybe 3 times. But it's that second and third and fourth months where they get to seeing it that 5 to 7 times and are prepared then to, take an action and engage with us. So getting a little time before we're, having clients, get frustrated with the program was really important. That's why we set the 30-90 after the first 30 days, where we get a chance to run a couple different types of ads, see how the community is responding to those ads, and then, as Jerry mentioned, dial in on the messaging that's going to resonate best within that area.
So
Yeah, go ahead.
let's real quick. I want to emphasize the fact that this is how you built your flooring business. I mean, you built it on Facebook advertising, correct?
Yeah, 100%. So I had a
$3.5 million a year.
Yeah, we had a flooring retail store. We started out kind of an accident. I was flipping houses at the time, and my business partner just came in and said, "Hey, we're starting a flooring business," because he hired a salesperson from the flooring store where we were buying floors from. So I was like, "Okay, great." I didn't spend a whole lot of time paying attention to it, but eventually it was like, "Wait a minute, we're getting paid, pretty quick. It's a lot better than flipping houses where it takes 8 months to get paid." I'm like, we're getting money. We close the job this week, get paid 2 weeks later. I'm like, this is kind of nice. So I put my marketing hat on and went to work on Facebook and Instagram, and basically built the business from about 30,000 a month to over 250,000 a month in about 6 months, solely on the back of Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah,
And it was interesting to me because people would say, "Oh, we see you everywhere." Well, they didn't actually see us everywhere. We didn't do any other advertising other than Facebook and Instagram. So it works. I was living proof of that.
and I'd love to be your only and bestest source for advertising. I don't recommend that for anybody. You should have a good website and other forms of marketing. But I mean, if you really wanted to dig in and just dominate, you could do it with Facebook. Take some investment and a little dedication, because it doesn't just roll out and work perfect right away, right? It took some time to get everything dialed in and working right. And then it was
It's really just about audience, right? Where is your audience? What are they paying attention to? How are they living their lives? And right now, the average person spends, an hour and a half to 2 hours a day on social media channels, and Facebook being the biggest one, Instagram as well. And so your ads showing up where they're sitting, right? They're on their phones and they're on Facebook. So there's just no better place to reach, the flooring customer right now than Facebook and Instagram. It's just there's nowhere that reaches more customers for the amount of money that it costs to get them.
So Market Theory is a sponsor of the masterclass coming up September 14th and 15th. And I'm also working for Market Theory, selling this advertising because I believe in it. And then David's working on Florally, which is going to be, it's going to reinvent the way we do things in the flooring business, because especially this is really good for stocking dealers. but we're going to test pilot some things and make this work for people. But essentially, people who are stocking the Florally product are also going to get marketing to go along with it to help sell that product. So something that most suppliers don't do. I don't know any suppliers that give you the marketing to go along with it to sell their product. So we're trying to dial that thing in, make it work great for you. We're going to launch it at the masterclass. But if anybody's interested in that, let's reach out to David and we can discuss that as well.
Yeah, and Florally essentially is a new brand of flooring, LVP flooring that I created with a business partner who is in the manufacturing world. And so essentially what we're doing is we're marrying those two worlds, him with the manufacturing of these products and me with a 15-person digital ad agency. So our products essentially that we sell are going to come with customers. I like to use an example of we're like a Lexus for the flooring business. If you're a customer, you don't go to Lexus to buy floors, you go to a Lexus dealership. But Lexus still spends a ton of money to support its dealers and its products to generate interest for it. And that's essentially what we're doing. We're going to spend our money to generate interest for our products and then send the customers that are interested in those products to our authorized dealers that we work with in different areas. So something we're real excited about. We're in the process of launching it now and looking for new partners in areas across the country that are interested in selling our products. And we're going to stand behind those products with a very aggressive and healthy marketing strategy and budget.
All right, perfect. So right now, if you're interested in the 30-90 guarantee, the program 30 leads in 90 days, we could all use that right now as things are slowing down a little bit. Reach out to me and I'll show you how the program works and we'll get you signed up and get you going on that. So, but right now I'm actually got to talk to somebody about the 30-90 plan. So,
all right, we're signing off.
I'm signing off. So, all right. Thanks, David.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.